Just going to have a quick look round at what's been reduced at Lowdhams. So reduced from 64. It's a display model clearance. I didn't video your reaction now. Good morning. So I've just arrived at Lowdhams for some warranty work. So we're just going to have a quick look round at what's been reduced at Lowdhams. These are display model clearances at the moment. So this one is now for sale for 67,000, and it's very spacious. So an awful lot of room. I know when you don't have carpets in, it makes it look bigger anyway. But I was just thinking, where's the bed? The bed is above us. It's just gotten a nice light airy feel to it. This one, my glasses, this is obviously on a 6-speed manual, so we've got USB ports on the side, a lot of room up there, that's quite nice, big skylight, electric table, three ring cooker, which is, depends what you're doing, but I don't think we've ever used all 4 rings at the same time. And cooker and grill, and that's for the beds. That's quite nice. Only thing about sinks is bits of compromise. You know, can you fit a full size sort of plate in there and these sorts of things. I've seen some very small sinks as we look around. I mean, that sink is sort of on the verge, isn't it? Lots of space under there, lots of storage in it. No, that's probably gas. So a nice panel. So this will be an older model, which is why it's on a reduced price. Good size fridge with the freezer compartment. I don't want to. Okay, I'm not going to force that open and break it. And the lock. Now I've always fancied that sort of that fridge that opens from both sides, but I did see a YouTuber recently, a very famous one, whose fridge door fell off of this sort. But I don't think that's a common issue. TV port, etc. up there, so you could have a slide out TV. Good size shower. And that's a good size toilet. Very good size actually. And oh, so that's another bed. So we've got another 2 beds. Right, so we've got bunk beds, so suitable for a family. So you've got the drop down bed there, and the drop down, well, and this, not suitable for children under 6 without supervision. Don't squash people, basically. That's interesting, not seen that sort of design before. And you've got a little step to help you in the curtain, and cupboards. Yeah, interesting. That would have been very useful if we'd had a motorhome when we had young kids. Not sure how old or how heavy they can be to go on, say, the upper one. I'll have to have a look. Right, good sized door as well, with pockets in it. Right, so now let's go and have a look. Shoes boot. So that's the mechanism for moving things up and down. Good size boot. So you can't see a rear view camera on it, which you would need to have fitted really. And no locker there. So where's the gas locker? Oh, at the front. Very small gas locker. So now found just slightly cheaper. It's a Sunlight at 66,900. Fiat cab. It's a nice looking beast. Fairly large boot. I'm presuming the bike rack comes with it. And this one's got a camera on the back. And an awning rail. So huge boot on this side with storage areas. Very nice. And 240. Mains plug, light, fastening points. I could have done with those. Got the blown air heating coming through. Nice. So gas, electric. Let's go and have a look. Well, again, a nice spacious area. This actually feels a little bit more quality. The seats, I don't know. Is that just me? I think it's probably the colour actually that makes it look nice. So this is an automatic. An automatic for this price, that's pretty good. On a Fiat cab. Table, which obviously comes out by the looks of it. And is that TV included? Be interesting to know if it is. Large space there. I'm just gonna have to put my glasses on because what's going on up there? It's like a router. So it looks like a Wi-Fi router with actual Cat5 cable connections. Would you use that? Not sure it looks good being exposed. Maybe there's something that goes over that. So electric step, lights. It's a nice airy feeling. Let's look at the bedroom first. If you've seen any of our other videos, the test we normally do is, can you sit up in bed? Not quite sure on this one whether you can sit up in bed. You'd have to move forward. And is there somewhere for your cup of tea? Really, really important in the morning. Well, there is, so that's okay. It's just the sitting up. But if you, I suppose, if you've got lots of pillows, cushions. It's nice to have something along there so you can put some bits and pieces, and lots of storage, so it goes right across the whole width is used, so that's quite good. Now that is a big step there, I'm presuming, yeah, so this is one of those that will pull out and make a double, so you can make a double, but that's why you've got that. Most of the time you tend to use it in that configuration, I think. Depends. I mean, we've got 2 golden retrievers, so that would be difficult if that was a double. Okay, that's interesting. You can't open it fully, but you've got a lot of room in there, in your fuse box. You've got your, that's interesting, your heating control. Now that will control your air heating, your water, and various other things, and whether you're on gas and electric. I suppose that's could be convenient having it there. You can adjust it while you're in bed. I just find it odd that they don't open, but I suppose it's not a problem. Right, let's have a look. What we have here is a combined, so we have a combined toilet shower. That's interesting. Now that's got hinges on, so so does that mean so not quite sure what's that bit for then? Oh, to protect the door, I suppose. I thought it was going to protect the toilet. I'll put that back. Now it doesn't feel too strong, so I reckon that could easily crack. You'd need to take care, but it's okay. If you've started looking around motorhomes for the first time, you'll start soon working out that there is a compromise somewhere for everybody. You're not going to get everything. There's always something that you have to say, right, okay, I'm going to sacrifice having a separate shower and toilet to have a little bit more room somewhere else. So I think possibly that room here in the kitchen. So 2 hobs and a small sink, but you could have a plastic bowl that goes on the top, because where you're going to put your drying up, I suppose it could be up there, but if you fill the bowl, actually you could wash up here and use that as a drainer area. Gas controls on top, that's quite unusual. They're normally hidden away in a locker because you don't normally touch those. A fairly small oven, some storage down the bottom, and looks like a decent sized fridge. Still twice the size of what we had in the first caravan when we took our kids away. So all in all, yeah, quite a smart machine. Nice and light and airy. Now it's horrible outside, as you can see it's raining, but it's still very light in here. And I mean, the problem in my Adamo is I can't touch the ceiling. I can't reach up here to open it. I mean, I don't open it anyway, but you can reach everything because the whole thing is higher up than mine, hence the electric step as you go out, if I can get out. So it is quite high up, so you're gonna have to watch that. Perhaps if you're getting on in years, that's not going to be ideal, but for most people that's okay. So it rides quite high. But for that price, 66,900 is a very good price. Right, just found the 58,000 that's on the website. That's It's quite a cute motorhome. So reduced from 64. It's a display model clearance, which are quite good because you get some of the extras. Got a side locker, toilet, locker here. It's a decent size. You get a couple of bikes in there. Nice bit of storage on the side, and looks like you've got, is that possible? Yes, that's access into the back of the motorhome. I'll have a look in a minute on the inside. Yeah, not a bad size. You don't get any reversing cameras on these, but you could have one fitted fairly easily. Not that I can see, that might be a sensor, not sure. I like the way that they come with the awning already attached. Now the other thing to notice on these, this is a continental model, so the hab door is on this side. So when you're motoring abroad, that's not a problem because everyone else is like that. Here, you'd have to just watch where everyone else's door and park up the other way around. So when you stop in a lay-by, your hab door is going to be onto the road rather than onto the curb. Just small things to be aware of, but probably wouldn't change your decision. Let's have a look. Right, now it is a small van, so I would expect it to feel a little bit cramped, but if there's just two of you, that's not a problem, is it? It's actually 4 seats, so you can have friends around, and there are 4 seat belts, so if you take the grandkids away with you, that's ideal. Now this is also, yes, this is what I saw on the website, an automatic at this price, because you normally pay about £6,000 more to have those added. I mean, the Adamos that I have, they all come with automatic anyway, but that's all, and it's a Ford cab. Ford cab, brilliant. I love driving it. That's very similar to ours. It's just a dream to drive. You wouldn't be disappointed driving this. So got a very small, so a small cooker up there. Now I'm short, that could be a problem. Don't know, it doesn't feel safe myself, but again, these are the compromises that you make. At least you have got a cooker and some storage space. So I think the compromise in this one will be storage area, but you've got the boot. You've got some things here. You've got a TV point there. Well, you've got the 12-volt point. You've got a 12-volt point there, mains, storage here, sink, possibly 2 hobs, yeah. And this continental layout, it's quite often just to have the 2 hobs. And a side-on bed here. Again, things you need to think about, depends how old you are. The person on that side, if they need the loo in the middle of the night, if they don't, then it's no problem. If they do, then they're going to have to get out somehow. But you know, some people don't need that, that's fine. I'm not going to get up there, but you've got lots of storage going right across underneath. Right, we've got some storage there, and we've got a boiler control here, a nice locker there, so it has got some decent storage, I suppose. Needs a bit of a hoover. And access into the boot. What does it say? At 58,000, who can grumble? That's not a bad price at all. So the toilet is combined with a shower. Like it's one of these ones that pull round. I'm not going to do that. Otherwise, it's functional. It's smart. Storage area. Now that's looking like that Ooh, ooh. It's like a hidden door from Harry Potter. So there's the shower. Yeah. I like the sort of innovation that's happened in the last few years to get this sort of thing going, and it just pops back in. But if you're staying on like club sites and these sorts of things, you probably don't need the shower. There's a lot of people that don't, where sometimes we just can't be bothered to go to the facilities and we use a shower in our motorhome. We have no problems with that at all. And you have large water tanks, so large waste tanks, so it's not an issue at all. So yeah, pretty decent for 58,000. Look at the electrics in there. Wow. Absolutely huge boot. Talk about two bikes. You get a whole race team in here, possibly motorbike. If you've got an invalid buggy, be superb. Got two mains plugs. First little nice little touches. What's this? You've got a shower head, external shower. Cleaning all your bits and pieces. Very nice. It's nice to have these struts there to stop it blowing in the wind as well. Nicely carpeted. The door feels quality. Feels weighty and quality. Like so this one is on a Mercedes cab, which explains partly the price. So I have to put the glasses on again. So nice. It's got a feeling a little bit of an A-class, but it's still coach built. Plenty of space for drinks. Quality seats, you can just tell the quality here. And you've got nice reading lights up here, flexible reading. Oh, they feel nice. Oh, that's a lovely material. Don't know what it is, but it feels very, very nice. And USB sockets. And again, you can open the skylight, it's not too high. And that's nice. A little extra there to help you pull that open. And there's some of the heating controls hidden away. No, that's interesting. What's that? Not sure. It's obviously come out. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. It's got cable on there. I don't know what that's for. You've got sockets at the top. Huge, huge TV. Who has a TV that big in their motorhome? Wow. Socket. Some more display things. 3 burners. Decent size sink. Lovely sink. And this looks like someone's kitchen. That is brilliant. I love that. Nothing around it. That's straight out of a posh house, isn't it? Very nice. Very deep drawers. Some more down there. Hooks, and there's something here hidden away. What's that? Right, I can't actually do that. It might be to do with the TV. Now, again, you open the door, see the thickness. That just feels solid. So this is probably quite a heavy van, because that is a solid door. Now it looks like a combined shower toilet, but it's not. That has got a screen that comes across in there. I presume it traces that footprint on the floor. So it will be a decent sized shower. Taps out, places to put your soap. Really nice sink. And again, storage. I do like these just to help pull out. Now there's not an awful lot of room, but do you need a lot of room? I don't, but then I haven't got makeup and all that sort of stuff. That toilet just looks old style to me. The old caravans used to have them being right across, so it's a different sort. Interesting. And what's this one? Oh, some decent storage there. I know it's a little bit dark. Blown air heating coming out the bottom, which will dry out the shower. That's a nice touch. So again, it can reconfigure between twin singles or a double in the middle. And the old test, can you sit up and drink a cup of tea in bed? Yes, I reckon you could sit up there. This comes out, so you got well, I don't know. That looks like it's not designed to come out, because that's the springs underneath. But you could put something on there for your cup of tea. You could put something here. You've got storage here as well, and lots of storage on the top. Another TV. Now that's a normal size TV for a motorhome, rather than the huge one. Now you've also got under step storage, and there's something that comes out there. Ah, right, that'll be the steps. If you've made it up as a double, that'll be the steps to help you get in. I'm not going to mess with that now. Oh, I'm not sure that one's meant to move, but decent size could do. Yeah. Right, you'll have to trust me. There is a light in there. Obviously, the 12 volt isn't on in the van, but there is a light there, and that is a very large area. It's not one on the other side. Now, again, small cooker. So these are the compromises. So you're spending an awful lot of money here, but your compromise is you've got a very small cooker. But I guess if you can afford this van, you can afford to have takeaways every night. Decent sized fridge, not going to open it, same as the others. And some storage there, which I guess might take the table, looking at the size of it. Yeah, good. So it's certainly a quality van with some compromises, I'd say. You've got 4 seat belts, room enough to sit one. Yeah, you could possibly get 5 in at a push, but otherwise these sorts of things, mainly people are going to be as pairs, but the occasional grandchildren maybe. Just be interested to know what that is. Maybe answers on a postcard or in the comments. I've got to say, that's a very nice skylight going along the top as well, and a similar size skylight in the bedroom rather than a small one, as well as the skylight at the front. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I still wouldn't change mine. I love my Bailey Adamo. A nice cafe over in the corner.
Morning.
Morning. Since I came last time, they've developed the front end of the shop which means they can get more motorhomes and camper vans in the front part of there. Right, it's very windy and I didn't bring the windshield, but these awnings are they're looking like they're caravan awnings rather than motorhome awnings. Sarah and Rachel have just arrived. Sarah's done a lap of the car park rather than going where I told her to, and is approaching behind. Where's she going now? If it's raining when we come out, I'm not going to be happy because I haven't got a coat. Why is she all the way up there?
I don't like
Here's
it.
the female view.
I don't like it.
Oh, right. Do you like the sink? Look at that. Sarah, that bit.
I don't like the shower either, Chris.
Why? It's a separate shower.
It's tiny.
No, I don't like
No,
it.
it folds round.
It's tiny.
Everything's very small and narrow.
Feel,
It's all
feel,
very tight.
feel this. That's the light. Feel that material. That's like our.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
It feels weird.
That's like our frame that we had. We liked.
I don't like it.
I didn't video your reaction now. So, what did you like down this?
Well, I like
this
the fact
end?
that people can come to the toilet with me,
Oh, nice.
and that you can shave your legs in the shower.
Did we put those on video?
It's up to you.
Yeah, straight into the boot. It's a huge shower, actually, isn't it?
There we go. This is where Sprocket can sleep.
Yeah.
Seats are nice.
We liked how much space there was when you come in.
Yeah. Well, the one I looked at before, an older model. So this is the 26 model.
Storage.
Look at the bed.
So are they like twin? Twin singles that come down?
It's just a.
Drawer.
It's a drawer.
That's where your shoes can go.
It's not very big.
No, there's. Oh.
No, it's just me being special.
But there's space. You
Quite a
could,
narrow.
you could get how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could get 7 people around this. I can't tell you how nice that feels.